Yeah, no, that's totally
Oh
fine.
no, it's live.
Oh my God, Zach, what the hell? Oh my God, good Lord. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Henshins and Homies. I'm your co-host, Frankie, and this is our lovely other co-host, Zachary, aka Sergeant Hooked on Heroes, aka Riesel Rider Red, aka whatever name that he decides to change one day. And today we're going to be joined by a very special guest. We are here joined by Tom Constantine. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hey,
we are. Here he is. I'm gonna go tweet it
this is
right
such
now. There
an
we
Yeah,
go.
tweet
honor.
it out. I got to retweet.
Yeah, we got a retweet. We got a tweet. Oh, we already got someone in. Y'all, how we doing today? How you feeling?
Oh,
Feeling good?
me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. I'm alright.
Let's restart the stream.
It's early Saturday. It's
Oh
early Saturday
man.
morning. I feel like a boomer because we were having computer trouble.
No. Like I keep saying, I was telling him that like our computers, they they do not work for the life of us. So we always just try our best. But hey, we got it working. We're here now. We're here now. Zach, how are you doing today?
Man, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. It was kind of a busy day with the family and everything, but things are starting to calm down now, so everything's good. Everything's good. Yeah, happy,
I love that.
thriving.
Yeah, and as for me, I'm doing all right. I am over here at home. Family's here, so if I go off camera for a minute, it's just because they're walking through the room. But other than that, we're all doing pretty good and tip top shape, I feel. Yeah. Oh, man. So, for those who do not know, Tom is from this lovely show. I'm not sure if you've heard of it or not, but Kamen Rider Geats. Yeah. No information on how we know about Kamen Rider Geats
No,
as people from the US.
guessed. We
Sorry. We
guessed.
just we just can't share that information at this moment. But
Doesn't
Kamen Rider
matter.
Geats is a Kamen
He's
Rider
listening.
show that is currently airing. It's the currently airing Kamen Rider show that is beloved by many, and Tom over here plays a lovely character called John on the show. And
That's
I
true.
don't know. Do you want to go ahead and explain your character a little bit?
Hello, I'm Tom. I play John on Kamen Rider Geeks.
Yes, we already established.
Is um, despite what people may think, I'm British. Just to ruin that for everybody. Sorry. I know.
So ruin
It's like
that. It's like a wrench in the road. Sorry if you thought I was like natively Japanese.
I know. Like I get comments like occasionally that would be like, "He's not American." I'm like in my bio, it's like British. I think it's literally the
Also,
first thing up there at the top.
Togu fans exist everywhere. But anyway, it's fine.
Um,
Yeah, literally.
Kamen Rider. Yeah, I play Neon's bodyguard, um, who's constantly chasing after her because she's trying to escape from her rather
Lovely parents.
in,
Yeah,
interesting
very
parents.
caring, nice and sweet parents who really care about her.
Yeah, they just
I
don't
don't know
want her
why
to
she would
leave.
want to run away. To be honest with you,
No.
maybe you can answer that first. First question. No. But yeah, no. And we were talking about this off stream, but your friend Ben in the show was also on a podcast recently last week, Toku House Party. Michael.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Mike. Oh,
No.
he's not here today. We don't need to talk about him.
Oh, okay. So first question we have on the board. Oh man, Michael's watching. He's like, that bitch.
I thought I had a friend.
Oh man, I'm gonna
I've
make
got my
sure that he
phone next
knows.
to me. Yeah, I think a message will probably come through.
He's
I'm
gonna have a
crying.
dark villain arc now.
He's like, listen, Tom, if you want to continue being rude, I'm just going to tell Toy what you're doing today.
Yeah, I
And
thought
you're not
British
going to sleep at
people
night.
were polite.
No, right. What's that about? Second
This is
question
an
of the day.
interesting start. Sorry. Uh, This is early Saturday morning in Japan. I've got these big headphones on. I've got like Google AirBuds or AirPods or whatever the brand is for the Google thing. But the other day, just as I was getting in the elevator outside my apartment, one fell out, and almost like a movie, it went through the crack in the elevator door.
Oh,
Yes.
Like
Well, hey,
down it
you know
went.
what?
It was
You're
like a
in used
movie.
to like things, movies in general. Movie thing happens in real life. I mean, there you go. It's just
I just you know, like occasionally you see things happen in slow motion.
Yeah, that moment was a slow motion moment.
No.
And
No.
it
Well, I like
it
the big
happened.
headphones. The headphones are cool.
Oh, no, I like them because they're good quality and the wireless and stuff. But yeah, they really screw up my hair.
If you want to talk about headphone hair, you should see me after the stream. No, I got cornrows on right now, but usually it would just be like afro dip.
You got afro, right? I've seen your henshin videos.
Sorry.
I have the internet. I can check things.
I
No
know.
way. I just didn't
Connor.
think that you'd be
Oh my
interested
God.
enough in me.
It's like
to
click,
be
click,
checking
click.
me
Oh,
out.
there. Hello.
So you
No,
admit
it's
that you
good.
were stalking me.
Yeah.
So
Is
then Tom,
yeah.
then I need a grade on his performance then.
Oh,
Actually, I was going to compliment them. I was going to say they're actually really good. They're
Guys.
very close to the real thing.
oh, okay. So
I say
what needs to
very
be
close.
changed?
All right. So my one bit of advice is, which is goes for any action in general,
Yes.
is always cut a couple of frames in, or cut a couple of frames at the end, because people a lot of people kind of always make the mistake that they've got to show the whole action. Like they'll show the very start of the punch and that, but really you could just start from here. Just,
Okay. And like it
So
makes
just
it feel
cut-
faster, right?
yeah, it gives it a lot more energy and stuff. So really, that was the only thing. Like you could just cut a couple of frames here and there. But apart from
I'll
that,
be writing that down, and I'll be anyone listening right
Wait a
now. You
minute.
better be
This-
taking
thi-
note of that as well.
He would have saw the collab one then, right? Is that what he's talking about with you and me, or the one with Jem?
it was the Fowler driver one.
Okay,
and
okay.
then-
Oh,
And then there was the
Oh.
Build Genius and bugger, what was it? What did you use? It was a
what
Someone was built.
That wasn't him. The same person he did that one with,
Yeah.
Connor and Jem. That was two of his other friends. Yeah. He's
Yeah. I watched. Yeah, there was like 5 of them. I was just like watching them one after the
You
other.
were just like watching them at like midnight. He's like, oh, so this is the fool that I'm gonna be talking to.
Doom
later
scrolling
tonight.
as the
He's
kids
just
call
like
it.
us for real. Oh my god.
He's just like, guys, today we find out that Tom is human. Oh my
Yeah, Tom,
god, he's not a
I
robot built by
definitely
toy.
don't
Who would have
at
thought?
all have a TikTok page almost entirely dedicated to doing that at all. I don't. Don't worry about it. It's
Yeah,
not.
no. If you check me out, you must have definitely checked out
Where'd all this stuff come
this
from?
guy over here. This guy. Tom's like, no. Anyway, let's go on to the first question.
Yes, we probably get to
Tom's
those
like looking
questions
at
so
the
we can
screen.
use
Who
them
are
for
you? He's like-
see someone with lightsabers.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. I'm a Star Wars fan.
Man's
That's like the
background.
Star Wars portion. The rest is
Uh-huh.
entirely Tokusatsu.
It's gonna say
Yeah.
everything on that point, like onwards, is just Rider.
No,
related.
literally. Like, let's just like appreciate Zach's background.
Yes?
You've
Hold
added
on.
more and more stuff each episode. Like that Geet sticker
Maria's
lovely.
like,
that's under the Alba Ranger changer.
I like
Yeah.
that Void Knight toy you got up there.
yeah, I painted it myself
Oh.
and made it all fancy looking.
As he should. As he
Mm.
It
should.
looks like garbage normally. So
Mine's
it's Hasbro.
mine's still in the packaging
When are you gonna take it out of the
Right.
up on
We'll
one of the
get to
shelves over there.
that. I remember.
Right. For anyone who's watching, this is a weird background because usually my computer points the other way, but somebody is busy in said living room over there at the moment, so we've got this way. So that's I like it's wall to wall toys in here. This just happens to be the
I
one
think
wall
this
where there's
background
nothing
is
here.
thrilling. I love the AC, adds atmosphere.
Yeah.
The curtain
The curtain is
is
nice.
really
Okay.
mysterious.
There's nice
It keeps
architecture.
you
The
on your
walls where they
toes.
meet there, the corners. It's just
Yeah. It is weird, isn't it? Because like it's not. Is it
Yeah,
perpendicular? What's the word? It's not symmetrical.
It's like
It,
a little like
runs
diagonal bit.
out, yeah.
That's interesting.
Because we
I
got
don't
'cause
know.
it's the same with the floor as well. So we bought like these floor tiles and we had to
Oh,
cut
my
them
dad's coming in.
to
Keep
make
talking.
the. Hello, Dad. Oh, don't turn off. Let's have a chat. What does he think about his son's hobbies? So it's just me and you.
You're a funny one, aren't you?
It's just me
Alright,
and you.
he's
What
in
what
his
should we
room.
talk about?
Yeah,
Hey, you're right, mate.
I think we have some questions.
Just a bit. I don't know.
I don't want to talk about that. So last night I was laying in bed because I fall asleep watching Netflix. I'm doing
Yeah.
everything I can to avoid talking about real things.
My life. Hello.
So I always fall asleep just with Netflix on. I'll tell you what, it's always Star Trek. I've always got Star Trek
Oh.
playing. I know we just established you're a big Star Wars fan, but any Star
That's
Trek
okay.
fans?
I need to get into
I'm
it. I've
sure
been
we have
told
some
Star
Star
Trek is
Trek
where it
fans
is.
around
Is
here.
where it's
No
at.
one?
So.
All right, this story is it's gonna have no effect. Basically, it's an
Well,
episode.
go on.
It's an episode. It's Captain Janeway's birthday. Chakotay gives her a watch, and he's like, "Oh, the date's May 20th," and I was like, "May 20th here? What weird kismet is this?"
You're like, whoa! I
Predicting the
got
future.
the right episode at the right time.
Simulation.
Yeah.
The fact that it's Saturday for you, but it's Friday for us, is still kind of like tripping me out a bit. Like, whoa, time zones?
Yeah.
How does that work?
My man was finishing his breakfast before this.
I will tell you, it doesn't get any better tomorrow.
No, it's gonna be the same thing, right?
Same, over and over.
I can't. Anyway, people want to know.
Oh, there's a lot
you
of
are,
comments. I've just seen
what
all
you
the
do.
comments. Hello, everybody.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you can
we
jump
got
in there
the
and chat,
Immortal
too.
Red Fox over here. Hold on.
Yeah,
Some
More
guy
Red
said
Fox
Maxi
is
Plum
awesome.
too.
Andy Tokuhiro.
Yeah, I've watched your stuff.
Yeah, and we got our girl Megan over here. We're
Hey,
doing
Megan.
good, Megan.
Oh, hang on, I
my
can't keep up.
God.
There's a whole bunch of
We-
comments.
Yeah,
Baby.
and I'm sure we might get some more. Oh, is the dog in the room?
Yeah. Let me introduce. Come here.
Oh, we're about to meet the dog.
He's got
Sorry,
a
go
bit
get your
zoomies
cat.
right now.
Did you name it Bowser?
Get out.
Oh my
God.
Hello, Dad. I'm so happy to see you, Dad.
I want
He's
to
1
get the
year
name.
old.
Oh.
This is
Yeah,
Sogo.
about to fall off. What was her name?
Nice.
Sogo.
Sogo?
Named after Kamen Rider Gio.
Nice.
I love that.
It fits.
Aw, the
It
kisses.
fits.
I might
Alright,
just make
go
that screenshot the thumbnail right there. That was the most
Yeah.
adorable shit ever.
I'll tell you,
Oh
I've
my
got like
God, Squidward
3,000
over here.
photos of him on my phone. So if you
Exclusive look at all the photos he has of
Talking
Sogo.
dog.
he's just
No,
zooming around. Yeah, you're gonna see.
Yeah.
Shush. Anyway, so right, these comments. Hello, Immortal Road Fox. Yes, I've watched your stuff. We also got like a collab thing going on in the near future.
Oh, I don't know that. Or did
I think. Oh God, I didn't spoil anything, did I?
you? Well,
Red Fox, please correct me.
No, you didn't spoil anything. Yeah. Let's just move
Got
on.
the Red
No,
Fox snipers on you, Toei snipers, dude. It's not
think
looking
they're gonna
good,
do this.
Tom. You're in a dangerous spot.
Right, so natto on toast. Right, natto. It's if there's any British people there, it's like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. But most foreigners don't really like natto. So no, I do not have it on toast. Sorry to report.
Sorry to report.
So go on. Go on. Sorry, he's not eating his breakfast.
So Tom, tell us, you are in the show Geets, but you started out doing stunts for the show, right? Tell us a little bit about that. Like just in general, like your path to where you are now. How are you as a performer?
All right. So when I was
your progress.
when I was young, I watched a lot of martial arts movies. As a kid, but it was always like late night stuff, so I'd have to like leave the VCR recording. A VCR is a video. Some of the people might be too young here to know what one of those are.
I think I've heard
and
of
you
those.
couldn't.
I don't know.
You just press the record button and it record. It wouldn't like you couldn't like auto set
really?
it for anything.
It's not just like a setting like on your phone. Like you can't just like.
No, it's a physical like a switch.
Oh, like a button.
Yeah.
What the button?
No, like
I know.
a light switch almost.
Okay.
So you do that, and so I would record all these martial arts movies that were late at night, and then I'd watch them and stuff. And I would always kind of have this weird dream of doing stunts. Never really followed up with it. I'm just gonna try and make this a short version. Then I came to Japan. There's a whole bunch of stunt gyms here. I joined those, trained a lot, got to know lots of people, and then there is a very niche market for foreigners in Japan who can do action scenes and stunts,
Awesome.
which is kind of what I've almost got some dominance over right now. So anytime there's some kind of action scene, I get a
You
phone
get
call.
the call. You get the
Yeah,
Nice.
and now I've got like a little team of 5 of us
That's awesome.
that
Awesome.
all do stuff. Which,
Okay.
yeah,
And tell us again, what kind of martial arts are you skilled in?
nothing, because
Okay, great.
I specifically just learned action. So I didn't really. I mean, kind of taekwondo a bit, but nothing specific really.
Right.
Nothing
There's a bit
crazy.
of
So
boxing.
you say you have like a team of 5 people,
hmm
and Michael's one of them, right?
No. So me and Michael met again for the first time on the filming the first episode of Geats. We'd met each other like 8-9 years ago,
Oh, okay.
like through associate for associate type thing. And I didn't recognize him.
You're like, who are you?
It was
What are you doing here?
because it was still Corona time, so people had masks on, and I turned up and he was just there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, can't play with the box. Get off the box, you little bugger.
The buggo.
And he was just looking at me, and I was like, I don't know the fuck this guy is. Why is he looking at me weird? And
And everyone
he
there
took-
is like, oh, you guys know each other, right? You guys
and
are not.
he like,
Yeah.
and then he pulled his mask off, and he was like, oh, how you doing, Sashiburi? Like, it's a long time no see. And I was like, yeah, man, yeah. And he's like, you don't remember me, do you? And I was like, no,
No, I don't.
no. Might as well just be honest. No, I don't. He was like, oh, yeah. And he got jokingly pissy about it, which he keeps on bringing up. I'm like, it was like 8-9 years ago.
Are you sure he's joking about being pissy about it? It seems like he's actually a little hurt that you don't remember him from something you guys
There's some real
did
pain
8 years
associated
ago.
there. Does he need to talk through some things?
He's just
He-
constantly putting it out on you. Whenever you guys have like a fight scene together, like for a show, he makes sure
If only
to
we could
actually
be enemies.
like, punch you. No, there's always gonna be one time in the rehearsal where he punches you purposefully, but then he's gonna pretend like it was an accident. Like, oh, sorry, I just had my arm extended a little too far. Yeah, he looks forward to that every day.
What do you mean this is a no contact fight?
No, oh, sorry, I didn't know. So, like, you guys did stuff in the past together, but Geats is when you two were reunited, right?
Yeah. Literally the first day of filming was the first time.
Oh, wow. And was
Episode 1. Yeah,
1. Mm.
that's where
And, like-
we turn up with Neon, where she's trying to get away and she's doing the live stream, and then we just like step into frame. That was
Yeah.
our first day of film. I think that was Yuna-chan's first,
They
as
on set
well.
too, right?
possibly the day before. I don't. Basically, it was the first week for everybody, so everybody was fresh faced and a bit nervous and whatnot.
Wow. It's great that we got to get to know your characters in the first episode.
Well, the funny thing is, when I got contacted, because I got this. So right, Seiji Takaiwa, the suit actor for Heisei Kamen Rider, he did a TV, well, a movie, but like an episode 1 of a series, the Good Morning Sleeping Lying, which came out last year, and I worked on that on the stunt team for a few scenes. I got murdered two times.
Lovely, yeah.
I've got a kill counter of myself.
Oh,
And because I did that, one of the producers on Geats, contacted me because they wanted gaijin who could do action. And then in the first episode, I get murdered or beaten up by the Yamato. And so they contacted me for that. And so I just assumed it was like episode 1, and that would
Right.
be it. Like,
Right.
we're dead. Because
like, all right, Give me my flowers.
They're
You even get flowers for that? You get knocked out. Oh, thank
get
you
one
guys.
daisy.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thanks.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Arigato.
It's like one rose and it's like withered away. Like, all right, go get your paycheck. Bye.
But but what I would for like the fitting and stuff. Producer Takede was there. Director of the first 2 episodes was there as well. Basically, it was like all the heads of the department were there, and we were doing like changing the costume, changing the glasses, doing photos and whatnot. And at the end of the conversation, because I assumed it was just episode 1 from like the script that I'd been sent or something like that. Can we all clap for our first British Kamen Rider?
We will. We will. My dad's sleeping, but we will. We will. Here's your rose. You get a rose. You get a rose. Ah! Yes. I'm telling you, man. You and Michael are a huge inspiration for us. How the big execs.
Yes.
In the,
so
we're
all in the room, and there's like a table, and they had all the toys there as well. And so I was just like, kind of annoying everybody.
He's like,
but
why
they're
is
all
he
kind of
touching
like
our
in
stuff?
bits. It was like the circuits were like half in the driver, and like it wasn't like the finalized products. But I was just
right. But you still were just
how
like,
do you do
oh,
this?
let me touch this button.
It's kind of showing off a bit.
Pretty noise.
And yeah, basically. And then at the end of the conversation, they were like, they said, oh, in Japanese, they said like, "Ichirenkan yoroshiku onegaishimasu," which means, look forward to working with you this year. And I'm like,
oh,
Wait.
Come again? Working with
like,
me?
I thought this was just like, but I didn't say anything because it was all the heads of the department. It was just as we were leaving, so I was like, and then so then I got sent the scripts for 3 and 4.
Like, oh, wait.
And then
more?
I think at some point I asked one of the staff, and I was like, and they were like, oh, you're going to be around for a bit longer. And then it just, I'm still here. So,
You're still here. You're still here. And I'm really glad that you are. I really am.
yeah. Thank you. I think Michael said that because he went for because I'm freelance, so I did all of the scheduling and talking with Toei and stuff, but Michael's for an agency, and so they were doing it. So when he turned up for the first episode, he just thought it was for episode 1, and then I was mentioning, oh no, we're going to be in episode 3 and 4 as well, and he was like, what?
What?
I was like, but aren't we dying? I'm like, yeah, supposedly stuff resets or something. I don't know what's happening.
Background, like, I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna be back. I don't even know.
So Tom, I don't know if you're aware of all of the. I mean, I know we can't say like a ton about it, but like all the awesome like fan reaction to your characters, to you and Michael's characters. People have made awesome like artwork about it, and they're just super supportive and excited. And I've heard the reaction of the fans in Japan is similar. They're like super pumped, really love the characters. You guys have been getting a really great reception, as far as I know. But yeah.
Yes, I'm very grateful. Also, I can't take any compliments, but it's been very overwhelmingly kind and nice.
We're gonna give you more compliments.
I'm very...
Yep.
Yes.
First British writer.
All
Yep.
the praise.
Yep. Mm-hmm. More to come.
Turn into
You may be
egotism.
the first guy who will lead set the standard for the future. We may be seeing more foreign writers in the future, and I really hope we do.
Who knows? I don't know. I mean,
I'm just a freelancer. I don't really know what's going on in Toei.
I just get an email that says, "Come pick up your scripts." I go and I pick up my scripts, and I'm just like, "This is the first I'm hearing about any of this stuff." So, like,
so that's as much as I can tell you.
Oh no! It's funny because they are because I'm freelance. I'm essentially my own manager.
Right.
So they ask me, "Are you available?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then the next thing I know, it's like, "Please come get a script." I don't know what's in it. I get it. So is it episode 14 where it does the flashback, and you found out that Ian, John and Ben were. Sorry, I've jumped ahead. Where John and Ben were Kamen Riders, because I got the script, and as I was walking out, I was just like, and just like flicking through the pages, and I was like, no. And I just saw the word henshin, and I was like,
Wait,
and
What
like,
about?
so I'm in the elevator of Toei offices, and I'm just like,
So, what's this like little part in the script right here? I'm a
yeah,
little curious.
and I basically
can
just
you not
walked
explain
out,
what that word means to me?
yeah, just walked out the studio, like, I'm like, I've got,
That's so funny that that's how you found out that like you're gonna transform. You just see henshin on your script. Is
honestly, that
henshin
was
like
it.
in like a different color compared to everything else? Is it like in a different font
No.
that sparkles around
Just
the word?
no,
There's
I
effects
mean,
on it.
yeah. I mean, in recent Kamen Rider, it would take up half the bloody script if they did it like that.
I'm
Everybody's
crying
like
because they're always saying it.
that. Yeah. So it was kind of bizarre because I kind of just walked out and I was like, I've got no one to tell. I'm under any. I can't. And I was like, because Michael's at work and I picked it up during the day, so I was like, I can't even speak to Ben about it.
You're just like holding in your excitement. You can't wait to just
It's like
Yeah.
sitting in a
shoot the
chair, like,
scene.
So I was just sitting on the train, and just like I want to get home and read the whole episode because I can't, because like the Toei office is in Ginza, which is like super popular, and I can't exactly hide in a back alley just like reading this
No,
script.
it's like the
What
most
happens?
confidential thing you can hold on you,
right?
and you're just like trying to be so casual, but you just knowing in your head you have a scene where you transform. On honestly, Japan's one of the most popular shows. You're just sitting there like,
Wow.
I learned what power walking was that day. Just like off to the train station, get on the train, go to there.
I
no.
have to read it. I have to know.
But then you got to tell your dog, right?
Yeah.
He did. He was very impressed, but he was like, all
So
my
you,
Geo
so
kind
you're
of
saying
joke
Sogo
here. I'm
wasn't
trying
in
to
an
think of
Oma
something.
feeling that day, an Oma Geo feeling. He was
What?
not in that mood.
Well, he was just like, well, your power's mine. So he's like, I've got power of like
Yeah, well,
200 other riders. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care.
yeah.
That's about to swear.
That's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
That's
we
awesome.
we got Psycho over here asking if I
Frank-
remember where they're from. Yes.
I'm from London.
London.
I believe
Wow.
Psycho is as well.
London.
I don't know 100% what the joke he's trying to make is.
I'm from East London. I'm very close to where Idris Elba is from, but I don't really speak like that anymore. It's just the accent's starting to come back already. No, I don't speak like that because people wouldn't understand me. But I actually had a friend who's from like the neighboring town over in Japan a few years ago, and when we would talk, our accents would really play up, and nobody could understand what we were saying, even like the American
Oh,
guys
man.
and stuff.
Tell us about that, like moving to Japan. How was that transition for you? Like that cultural shock of like being around everyone and having this, British background. What was that like for you?
It was a bit weird because it's so much polar opposites. But I went originally on a working holiday visa, which
Yeah.
Americans can't get. If there's any Canadians here,
All right,
you
you don't
can
have to
get it.
flex on us like that, Tom. It's fine.
So
You hold it up.
basically-
You're like, oh, look at this.
Um,
No.
You pay, I think it's probably like $50 or whatever, and you can just have a visa to be in Japan for a year,
Wow.
which is an
That's
insane.
what we do
I
all the
don't
time
want
to
to
watch
live
the.
here anymore then. So
Simply, you're gonna bring your family there to Japan. You're like, all right, guys, guess what?
Well, the
No.
thing is, the cutoff is 30 years old, and so I was
sorry.
fast
Oh.
approaching 30.
wow. Never mind.
Bro.
I was fast
so
approaching
funny.
30 myself, so I was like,
Oh,
better
never
go
mind.
and do that.
Let
Better
us
go and do
go.
that before.
Guys, I still have time. Oh my god. No.
Well, you're not American. So you're American, so you can't get it,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid I can't get it. Well,
just
who
go
says?
be
Tom?
Canadian.
Maybe I can go to.
Yeah, just casually go
New
be
England.
Canadian. Duh. To then also go to Japan. It's fine.
It's the sacrifices we make in
easy.
life. It's all right. I'll manage. I'll work through it somehow, some way.
So-
With what money? Don't know. But I'll make it work.
So there's a comment from Shield and Sword Productions, which is
Yes.
the group that does Enteki Kishi Abaron, which is the the indie hit Tokusatsu hero that I'm the main
Boom.
suit actor for,
Boom.
which we've been filming a lot of recently, and we've been doing the special effects. I can't really say much.
Okay.
You won't see my face in it because I'm in suit.
Well, no.
Go check out the Twitter page and whatnot.
I'll look it in the
All on there.
description for anyone that's curious. But I did want to ask you because I was wondering, do you work inside the suit? Because if so, what's that like? Because I can only imagine that it's like a living hell trying to like breathe through these tight helmets on hot days.
A living hell is a good description for what it's like.
The cosplayers that are watching know the struggle. But I can
Yeah,
imagine
imagine-
that's like by
yeah.
like tenfold because these costumes, there's like no room for
Yeah.
air. Like there's no gap
Well,
anywhere. Like
especially
it's
with
tight.
Dino Fury was the Void King, right? Was that what you were doing mostly? Was for Void King?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can talk about it, if you can't, that's fine. It's fine.
He's like, where's
Sort of.
Can
Yeah.
we talk about
Yeah, come, Sogo.
I'm sorry guys, what were we talking about? Just forget.
Yeah, I mean, I did a bunch of monsters and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But some of them were okay. Some of them I could probably see like maybe this much.
Oh God, you
it's
still have to do
kinda
choreography. Oh,
To think like
Lord.
you're doing stunts in these suits, but you can only see through a hole that's like this big.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
You
How do
just
they
pretend
expect
you're
you
like
to-
Frankie clearly
1970s
Tom does
kung
all
fu
of his
movie.
stunts, trains himself with a blindfold, and does it blindfolded, so he just
You're
memorizes.
right. You're right. I'm sorry for underestimating your ability to perform stunts without your eyes. Because clearly that's what you do on a daily.
Yeah, but the thing is, you joke, but that is basically what it is. Is it you practice without the helmet or whatever, and then
Right.
you just do it again,
put
but
it
it's
on
the
and
same
then-
movements, and just kind of hope that you hit every mark you're meant to.
But like, isn't there like a safety concern with that though?
Yeah, but you're a stuntman, so
Yeah. So your safety is not their concern. I'm just kidding.
how good it looks on camera. That's the
Right.
That's the only
that's
important
the
thing.
safe part of it.
What's that in that scene? You snapped your femur? Well,
Well, maybe like walk it off, drink some water, and then come back.
Come
Because
on.
we have like 3 more scenes to film. You want to be a baby about it. Sorry. Wow, I didn't know that was like that's how it was. I was always assuming that like no matter how complex the helmet was, if it was a stunt suit, there would always be some sort of way to see through it, so you can at least know what you're hitting.
It can depend on the suit. If it's like the main heroes, so the Rangers or the Riders, they will have stunt versions. That they
Right.
can-
Right. With like the
I think
whole.
it's usually the close up. The close up shots are the DX, right?
Yeah,
Is
like
that
the
how it
close-ups are like
goes,
the
or-
real like helmets that they use for like the promotional stuff, right?
Yeah,
Because
the
that's
good looking
money
ones.
shot. Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
good looking ones. But if it's monsters, or I don't know, some heroes don't have stunt helmets. You just have to grim and bear it. Just
Wing
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Just wing it. Do it.
Dang.
Ain't got a choice. Need you
Dang.
please?
Yeah. No, hold on. Let me pull up that comment. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Pretty much. I'm sure
Pretty
Red Fox
much.
knows about that as well. Because especially
And
because
then-
if you're indie heroes, you've only it's your own money that you're spending, so you've only got one helmet. So I'm sure Red Fox probably just has one helmet. He's like, well,
This is the helmet.
yeah.
For everything that we're gonna
stunt
use.
hero, yeah.
Yeah.
Hero,
Agito.
we call it hero helmets. Hero helmets are the up close ones. Stunts are the ones that you generally got little holes or something in.
Okay, so they got the names. They got proper names for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I just assumed that like any stunt would be done with like a specific stunt helmet. But sometimes it's just not the case for most costumes, like you said, right?
No. If it's monsters, then it's generally there's only one costume of that.
Yeah,
that's it.
because you can't like make too many copies of like a very complex costume. Well, wow, the more you know. I was gonna say that Agito brought up that Decade did a good background on this, to understand how these stunt performers work in these suits. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I might go check that out.
I think it's on the Decade Net movies. They talk about because Decade's got the cards,
Oh yeah.
so he can see.
Barcode.
Yeah, he can just see like little slivers out the front of the helmet.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
goodness.
That's crazy. Wow.
That is. So Tom, you talked a bit about getting to know Michael and everything as your kind of like partner on the show and all of that. So have you as production has gone on, have you been able to kind of become friends with and kind of buddy with anybody else like actor wise on the show, or are you guys pretty separate in where you film, or how does that all kind of come together?
We're very. I.
It's okay, Tom. You can take your time. We're not gonna put you on the spot.
Nobody likes me. I've got no.
No.
I have no friends. I'm all alone.
Nobody.
No. I know
Oh,
that
no,
you
terrible.
and I know you and Yuna are like close though, right? Surely.
Well, the problem is we are her bodyguards, so
Yeah.
we're always with her. So she's very sweet.
Naturally. I would hope so.
I mean, me and Michael are in our mid-30s, sadly, and she turned 18 a few months ago or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So
you're
she's
right.
lovely and we get along fine and we laugh and joke, but also two guys in their 30s don't really have much to talk with.
Right.
With like an actress that
Yeah.
I just remember.
So we've got
that.
nothing in common.
Her. Dang.
So you're like talking to her like like behind the scenes. You're like, so cats. You like cats?
How's TikTok?
So TikTok, eh?
You know about that, right?
She's old enough to be my daughter.
Have you
Scary.
gotten a bite to eat with Ace himself? I don't know. Like, no.
You're like,
Like,
who do you think I am?
I just wonder.
No.
I wonder.
No,
like-
I haven't really hung out with them. I mean, occasionally just message each other. Pictures
Sure.
and stuff like that. But
The memes you send each other.
that as well. I'll just send them stupid stickers and emojis.
He's like,
Yeah,
this
'cause I mean-
Warner guy. Oh.
This fucking John guy.
Are you on this show? Do you even henshin, bro?
Apparently.
Yes.
Apparently so.
It's on my script.
I just mean like, so we're already older than most
Sure.
of the cast.
Right. I do forget they're all so much younger. Yeah. Sure.
I just found out that the actor that plays Michinaga is 19.
Yeah.
Cricket. I did what?
Yeah, Yuna was 17 when she started filming. Oh God, what's her name? Beroba?
Yeah, better, but
She's
yeah,
not even-
she's
she's
got to
not
be
She's
pretty young.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16, and she's that good at acting. That's so frustrating.
It's
She
so
doesn't-
crazy to me.
she's
Please
so
tell me,
cool.
is this her first big thing to be in? Like her first thing to ever
this her
act
big
in?
break?
Or
I think so. But for most of the guys, this is kind of like the biggest thing they've done so far. The young guys, that is. But for me and
crazy.
Michael, we've been doing entertainment for years, and I mean, granted, this is a big thing, but there's a bit of a generational gap.
sure.
No, yeah.
So we
Zach
speak
and I
more
know.
to the older cast, so like Neon's parents.
Oh,
we're
right,
a
yeah.
lot more friendly times with. Yeah. But like the directors and the staff as well, we kind of,
That's cool.
I think we gravitate a little bit more towards them because they're more our age.
Yeah, they're more in your age demographic compared to the 16, 18, 19-year-olds that are on camera.
Fresh
most of the
face,
time.
beautiful people.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to you.
Well, in a lot of ways, a lot of
Like,
writers.
can I get some more makeup on this wrinkle?
No, the tape
With a
that
lot
like
of the newer seasons,
holds
it's
back
kind
the
of a
wrinkles.
springboard for the new actors too. So I mean,
Yeah.
that definitely makes
Oh,
sense. So
And they have like agencies that help them get on writer, right? It would be interesting if they were in your situation where they thought like, oh, I would just be on here for like one episode, and they're like, no, you're the main character.
we'll see you for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, surely they know ahead of time, which is honestly amazing. The fact that like they're doing all this and they're so young, I'm excited to see what they do in the future too.
It's cool. I mean, they. And plus, because our scenes are always with Yuna, I only ever really meet the other actors when Yuna's with other characters.
Right.
Occasionally, I will just pop by a set because I got a day off, or I know they're filming an action scene or something. And I'm like, oh, I just want
No,
to go
you
watch.
can't, Tom. There's like yellow tape around each set. that they're filming.
Snipers on the
You gotta
outside.
No
go around the
foreigners.
tape. No, no, please. They're like, we don't want you today. No,
That's how they talk to me on set actually. So the first time I met Surumi was episode 1 because she was filming another scene with Neon,
Right.
and then episode 3 I met Ace when we met in the cafe. That was the first time meeting him, and we got his autograph. I've still got his autograph over here. Actually, I took that home.
Boom.
We actually got in trouble because we got the autographs, and then we finished filming that bit, and I was like, oh, could you write your real name on here so I can like take it home and I'll give it to my partner who's a very big Kamen Rider fan. And so did that, and then the next thing we were running,
Okay.
but we had to have the autographs on our hand, but we had written all over it.
Ooh.
So we were like, so kind of just going to stuff. Yeah, we're like, have you got another just spare one? And they were like, yeah, why? And I was like,
this
we
one
may
is like a little
reason.
ripped up.
I spit on it.
Nah, and then when you're like, you put it under your jacket, walking
Yeah.
home, they're like,
No
"Wait,
reason.
What's that? Are you trying to leak something?
I feel really bad for him because it was only episode 3, so he's, you know,
He's already on edge, like, oh my god, I can't be
yeah,
doing this.
he was
kind of
really
stuff.
worried. But I found it hilarious. Because,
For you, for
yeah,
you,
for
he
me,
was
I found it
trembling.
hilarious.
He was trembling.
Yeah. And then I met. Trying to think like the first time I kind of met. Right. So the first time I met Buffer's actor was Winnie us.
Oh,
Oh,
That was the first time meeting him.
I'm crying.
wow.
that lovely scene, that lovely
And
episode.
done just like,
I'd
thanks,
love
man.
to talk about the episode, but I know we gotta be careful.
So when it was kind of it was a bit bizarre because we talked a little bit, I think, on the bus, and then because he doesn't appear until right at the end when he transforms. So we had done the whole thing with Buffer's suit actor and blah blah, blah, and then he was there at the end, and they were like, it's a bit awkward, isn't it? Like you just the first time meeting you and you kill us.
Damn, that's what he
Thanks.
wanted to do the whole time, but he
Thanks,
finally got the
bro.
chance.
I feel like he's
Thanks,
a really
little one.
super nice dude, and he'd be like, I'm really sorry. It's just.
He
what
was.
happened."
He's
It
like,
was super
please don't
object-
take it personally. I have to do it. He's like, all right, and action.
Yes.
No,
Grand victory.
Crush it. Never again. But we'll see. We'll see.
So I gotta know, Tom, is it like a daily struggle with working on these kind of shows and everything and being a fan, like I know that you are? Is it like how do you keep it like in like the fanboy inside and not let it right? It's gonna be so hard. It's so
In the
so
morning,
hard.
he
I have
does,
the
like, a
outlet of Twitter
meditation.
and not being on the show and this show to be able to do that and get it all out of my system, and then I'm good for the week. But like, it's got to be tough, right? Like really hard.
So I've worked on a couple of the movies and like bits and bobs up until this point. So if I was coming
No
in
big deal.
halfway, then I
Yeah.
was a little bit starstruck. Or like, ooh, you know, this is the guy I watch every Sunday. And seeing, but because we're in episode 1 and I'm a semi-regular in the show, I honestly didn't have any of that kind of like
Right.
Like big reaction.
start
Really.
because we all basically start on the same day.
Oh.
So it was like, oh hey, nice to meet you. We just
Alright.
kind of stayed like that.
Chugging
Like,
along.
really, like
No big deal.
So I mean, if anything, they were nervous to meet me because I'm the older
Right.
experienced actor.
Well, hey, though,
like-
you mentioned beforehand, before we got on here talking about you really enjoy Fies.
Yeah.
If you were somehow got a call for that, that would be your fanboy moment, right? Where you'd have to really keep it in, right? Because that was your first tone you ever watched for the movie.
I think I'll just die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just die. Just have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
It
didn't.
could be your character. It could be part of your character.
You wouldn't die, dude. You would retire. All right. But you'll
Yeah.
maybe you'll get the chance to come back.
I've technically retired this time. The other times I think I died. I think it's hard to keep track. Like people keep.
Oh.
I was watching your one reel on your website the other day. I was like, man, this happens a lot to him. Poor guy.
Oh my god, Tom, you froze and you got the best expression
No,
on.
Tom.
Oh, he retired.
We actually retired him. No.
He retired, guys.
No toy snipers. Come on.
Oh my
man.
god. I just want to.
Oh my god, Squid, are you kidding me right now? Look at this fucking comment. I can't
It's
stand
okay, just
you.
rewind. Nah, this is crazy. Tom! It's that computer.
Frankie
No,
Freeze. Look,
it's the dog.
Frankie Freeze curse.
And I'll do it again. Zach, you're next.
No,
I'll cut off
please.
your service. It'll just be my episode. No. Oh my god, Tom, please come back. I know, Michinaga. Oh,
Oh.
the man left the room.
No.
Zach, why did you do that? No, like really, like why did you do that?
What are you talking about?
Our first guest from a show that we watch every day when we go to Japan. You got him off our damn podcast. Oh. Could you imagine? No.
Be for real.
Let's just take a moment to just. Oh my god! Wow, what a sweet.
My
dude.
favorite thing right
I
now,
love
and I
him.
hope he hears this as soon as he gets back in here. He is just like me for real. Like I thought it was possible, but like he is literally just as like excited and as much of a goof as all of us are about these shows.
No, really,
He's so
really.
happy.
He's just,
I mean, he's so happy.
He's just like us for real.
Because, bro, in the
Yeah.
messages talking about stuff, he is like, and he is here too, but he's so like prim and proper, and like he responds at certain times. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
So what are you saying, that
happy.
he's not prime and proper when he's
No, he
on
is in
camera?
person as well, but it's like I wasn't sure, I couldn't gauge from that. Usually I can gauge from our guests in our group chats and stuff how things might go in the episode. I couldn't at all. I was like, hope it goes well, but I also think we might not impress him enough. I'm scared. But it feel like it's going all right. It's just he's not, I mean, like, no, come back.
Can we get Sumi over here to like wish him back? Like she
Yeah,
did with
Sumeru, come on.
Gates?
Sumeri, come on.
Sumeri, just like come on, be like, oh, please come back.
Can we,
And then,
can I talk about this? Can I talk about how do we pronounce new Game Master Magoo's name? I don't get it. Sudaru? What is the new Desire Royale guy that's like
Oh,
Rayman?
Suru.
Oh,
I don't know. Look, we know you
Hey,
retired on the show.
look at that.
We need to retire in our
Country.
stream too.
I do apologize for some reason.
Nah.
my
were
net
you retired by
on
Soko? Did he mess something
my,
up?
on my phone.
Look,
He's giving me a certain look, I
Toy
tell you.
gave you one warning. That was your first warning
Yeah,
from
that
Toy.
was it. They pinged me.
They were like, Tom, I need you to stop talking about some things. They're like, we gotta shut. Get his computer. Get his IP address. Damn. So where were we?
What were we talking about?
About how like you guys will come back and you'll have like a whole new power ups.
Yeah. You were gonna spoil it.
No, yeah. You're like,
No.
oh,
We're not
yeah,
like
no,
that.
I think I
We're
explained everything about
professional.
that. Yeah, no. Well, he's back, guys, and we were just talking about how much. Oh, ooh, that's Toy.
Oh wow.
Toy
No,
telling you
sorry, I
to
was
hurry
just
up?
joking. Just like, sorry. I do have to
Nah,
leave
you
in
had
like
to hurry
15
that.
minutes, though.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I've wasted
All
your
right.
entire time talking about Star Trek
You
Voyager
didn't
and
waste our time. Anything
gonna
you talk
say,
about on here is loved.
a little birdie by the name of
Appreciate
your
it.
good friend Michael mentioned
Oh.
on the Toko House Party podcast,
He's like,
as
good
far as the
friend.
henshin poses are concerned,
yes,
that
yeah.
you guys got to have a hand in creating those. Yes? No? Can you talk about that? Can you not? It's okay if you can't. You can just shut your camera off right now and tell us to go away. No, please don't, God, no.
No, we did. We made them. We had like a couple of different versions.
Yeah.
Most similar to what. Was
Were
in
you
the
kind of
episode.
like surprised with them telling you that you were going to be able to put it together, or did you know pretty early on that you were going to have a chance to be a part of the process? Or
Nah, I mean we had pre-made them before we even turned up and set. Me and Michael were sending each other videos of what ours would be.
Oh, you're like, okay, how about this?
yes,
You're like, and he's like, no, give it to the
just
first
like
action.
God. Gosh dang it! I'm so happy. Oh,
That's me and Zach every time we were like trying to make a henshin video.
Tom,
He
it's
sends me
literally
video.
daily in my own life when I'm working, even when I know that no one's around, I'm like doing some kind of a pose from the show because I know it and I watch them so much. They're so much fun to do. So it's got to be a blast to like have created your own and do the thing,
Absolutely.
right, man?
Just to have that kind of creative freedom to just do something.
Yeah.
When you found out that you were going to transform, were they like letting you know, like, okay, so come up with a pose, and then we'll tweak it, and then you film it? Was it
Well,
something like that?
the morning. So when we were filming episode 14, those 3 episodes or those 2 episodes were directed by Koichi Sakamoto. So me and Michael had rehearsed what we were going to do, and then the morning of, we were talking to him, and he asked us if we had anything. So we showed him, and it was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, we had a bit of a back and forth of what might be good to change. But Mike would kind of, because we knew we were a pair, there's a somewhat synergy to how we were doing it. Yeah, so like when we put the buckles into the driver, like Michael would go. It's a bit hard to show you from this angle. Michael would go down, whereas I would kind of go up a bit.
Oh, okay.
And Michael, he does the Michael accent. Like he goes forward. So if he's going forward, then I'll go up.
Oh, nice.
That kind of thing. So yeah, it was surprisingly complicated.
Right.
Really cool
Yeah,
that you
but it
guys
looked
even
awesome together.
do
That's
that.
cool that it was
No,
so
really,
coordinated between the two of you. That's so cool. And that they gave
then
you the
Buffa
honor of
came.
doing that way. That's so cool.
We actually both, because we had the small buckles, we were actually going to reference Power Rangers Dino Fury, like when they do the Ranger keys.
No way.
It was meant to be like that, but in the flashback, the way that the camera angle was, if both of us had our arms out, I would have crossed over his face, and so instead, I just held it up, whereas he went out because he was the far side of me.
Yeah,
Right.
So we weren't covering each other, but I still got to kind of do that.
Yeah.
Cool of you
Which
to reference.
which is what they do in.
Dino Fury Key.
Cool of you to reference Dino Fury. Is there any other instance on the show where like you try to make a reference to Power Rangers or anything outside of Kamen Rider, or even Kamen Rider itself?
We obviously, I say obviously, we did suggest ad-libbing It's Morphing Time.
No.
But they were like, no, you can't do that.
Also, if you ask again, you're out of here.
Pretty
You're out of here if you ask
please,
again.
like, you will really get the ratings if you
Come
let
on,
us.
Dad.
No, they
one
literally
time.
like copyrighted that line. No, not copyright. What's the term for it? They just you can't use it.
They own
You can't
it.
use the word. It's morphin time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just can't.
But I think.
But they can say let's morphin.
Yeah.
There you
What's
go.
that about?
Go
That's a
straight
whole
go busters
legal
with it.
thing. I don't know how.
Putting you on blast, Cal.
like,
Just saying.
But I think the conversation came down to, would you rather say it's morphin time or henshin? And we were like, well, obviously it'd be henshin.
Well, when you put it like
If
that,
we're here, yeah, it's either one or the
then-
other.
Yeah.
But I was hoping, I don't know, because we had already decided on like the Dino Fury, like kind of the key thing at the beginning. At some point, I was like, oh, I really want to like do the pretend to get the morphin from the back.
Oh,
That's what they do in Power Rangers.
Just like
They
do like the
don't
whole
really-
thing. Your
Yeah.
henshin pose is heavily inspired by Dino Fury, so when you do
Yeah.
it, like the director's like, "Oh, okay, that's just cool, little pose that he came up with." And little do they know, it's like the fans are
When
gonna love
he-
this one.
But no. Because it was Koichi, and Koichi's Alpha Stunts, and Alpha Stunts does Power Rangers. Koichi didn't
sure.
do Dino Fury that I was on, but like I've known those guys for many years. So I think I probably did mention it was Dino Fury inspired. It doesn't.
Like,
I
within
mean,
you, like,
that's
okay,
not really an
whatever that
issue.
is.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, if I'd done the full thing, but when the toy first came out, I did do like my own kind of henshin with like the shield buckle, and I did do the Dino Fury thing. That was way before I found out I was gonna transform on screen.
Right.
Wow.
But then when I actually did, people were like, "Oh, so were you hinting with this video?" And I was like, "Honestly, I just grabbed the belt, put it on, and just did anything stupid." It just so happened that was kind of similar to what I wanted to do in the end.
Right. This actually like makes me wonder, since you're a freelance performer, some performer, would you go to New Zealand and maybe potentially work with the Power Rangers team with Hasbro?
Yeah. One more time.
I'm saying, would you go to New Zealand and potentially work with the Power Rangers team in the future, since you're a
Again?
freelancer? Yeah, why not?
Again. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Why not travel?
Why
Yeah.
not?
Sure. I mean, this year when they were doing Cosmic Fury, I was doing Kamen Rider. So even if
Oh,
I'm not saying that they asked, but either way, I wouldn't have been able to.
Oh, okay, I got
Right.
you. I got you there.
Hello.
There's
There's a whole bunch of comments.
I know. I wanted to bring up the comment that Megan said. She said to Mr. Constantine, "I hope that you and the rest of the Geats cast do well in the movie, along with the rest of the series. We, the international writer fans, will be cheering you on." From Megan.
Oh, thank you, Megan.
yeah.
That's very nice. Well,
Megan's a sweetheart, guys.
I'm terribly sorry, but I got to leave in like 5-ish minutes. Do you want to do some like quick
Yeah.
fire questions?
Yeah, no problem at all. Zach, do you have anything in mind that you want to shoot at?
Yeah, real quick one too. Was there ever any like pranks being pulled on set at all between any of the
I was
actors, or
curious to
you
know
on
if you've
Michael,
ever
or
done
Michael on
something.
No.
Oh, really?
Will that change?
That I can formally talk about.
That makes me think, can I do one? No, I don't think there were. No, I mean, do mess around behind the camera, but when it's in front of the camera,
yeah, you wouldn't do any pranks on. Okay.
I get pretty Japanese mindset and just like work time.
Right.
Yeah, so nothing.
And then they say
crazy.
cut, and I walk off set, and I'm like, la 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 la. Hi guys.
Hello,
But in front of the camera, I'm like, no, serious time, serious John time.
Gotta keep it together. I also wanted to know, like, with the props, right? Like, are they modified toys, or are they something that they're created from scratch, like maybe with foam or 3D printing?
I think they're like modified toys.
Sure.
I can see that.
Maybe it's from the same mold that they make the toys.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure. Oh my butler bought me a coffee. Thank you.
His butler help. It was the dog. It was the dog
Sogo.
that like.
Oh, good Sogo. Thank you very much, sweetheart.
How very
Good boy.
unhomogeneo of you.
Wow, thank you.
Who's a good
Well,
king?
Tom, look, we don't want to hold you for too long because we know you got a show to film. So
right.
we'll let
Give me
you
some
go
more, give me
ahead
some
and
more.
do that. Are you sure? We'll
Give
throw
me
at you
3
two
minutes.
more.
Just all right. Hello,
Okay.
Thomas Tube. I like your name.
Jujubee. Yes.
Juju. Juju.
a great name.
Butler. Yes. Let me see my list over
How
here.
long
that I
does
can
a
throw at
formal
you.
episode take? Does it take to film an episode? How long does it about take?
So generally we film. So per director, they would film like 2-episode blocks or 3 episodes
Okay.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's generally filmed over 10-ish days, maybe 11, 12, filming 5 to 6 days a week.
Oh, okay.
So it is essentially 1 episode a week.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
You
Holy
say that you
moly.
have a collection. What is your favorite collectible item? Collectible item.
Because all of them are equally
And don't be
awesome.
biased and say
So
that
we
it's
find out
like
what your favorite
the Desire Driver.
That's a work toy.
You're like,
I
I'm
see it
tired of
too much.
seeing this thing.
I really like the Demon's Driver from Revice. I love the screen.
Ooh. Oh, he about to get his. He's about to get his dad driver. Oh no, this is the actual one. Don't you got the Stream one too?
Oh yeah,
You got.
Right there.
I've got that as well.
Here, I'll get it real nice and close for you.
There we go. All the toys
That's
out.
awesome.
I like the Ryuki belt as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Have you?
The
There's a
best.
quick one. Have you ever seen Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, the American adaptation Ryuki?
Yeah. I was still overseas when that was actually on TV.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
That was
That's
15
awesome.
years ago.
Okay.
Sorry, it's still early
Okay.
in the morning. I need the coffee.
No, yeah, your butler got you the coffee. You deserve to drink it.
Yes. Yes.
The
You heard that
Good
comment.
pull,
I'm going to
go.
get such a slap when I get off stream.
Tired.
One last question that we're gonna ask you. As I want to be an actor when I grow up, right? What is some advice you can give to actors who want to go into this field?
Um,
Great. Thank you so much for your time. Nah.
I do, just, just do it. A lot of people. The worst thing I think some people can do is get nervous
Yeah.
on set. So there was one particular episode where I had to be in a certain costume, which I was very nervous about. I had a wig. Don't know if anybody remembers that one, and some high heels.
Ooh.
I think it was like
Remember?
episode 7. It was when I was dressed up as a woman.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I remember now. I remember now.
Why
Yeah.
were you nervous about it? What do you mean? Just to have to wear the costume and everything, or?
Yeah, to be fully dressed up as a woman. I was
Yeah.
a bit nervous, and it also was the day when there was like 40 extras.
Oh,
yeah.
so you're just like,
But
Yeah,
you
it
gotta
was
go
the
straight into serious
first
work.
episode.
like this.
Well, like I'd gone for a fitting beforehand. They actually had a whole bunch of dresses, and I was like, I want that one, I want that, I want that one. So because I was like, I want to look like a 1950s American housewife, something like off of Mad
Yes,
Men
I
or
love
something.
that.
And so yeah, you did that. I had to put a jacket on top because I got tattoos. I couldn't really show those.
I'm crying.
But then when we turned up on set and I like got in costume, they're like, okay, you can wait here until like we start filming. I was like, I just have to rip off the band-aid. So I just walked out on set and just did like a little circumference round, and like everybody was like laughing and making jokes and stuff. And I was like, all right, did that, and then just went back and I was like, well, that's
Is that our next
pro-
female writer?
yeah, it's about as worse
Whoa.
as it's gonna be.
Oh man. So like,
Anything
just
after
be
that point.
yourself. Be yourself and do what you got to do. Right? Don't let the nerves get to you. Is your advice?
Yeah. I mean, I suffer quite heavily from like anxiety disorder, so that kind of scene maybe. So right, an action scene, I could be jumping off something, smacking, crashing, myself, no problem. Dressing up as a woman, being really silly, that makes me anxious. But you just do it, because what are you ever going to do that again?
Right.
Right.
I had
Yeah,
really good legs
live
in
in
that
the
episode
moment.
anyway, so I was alright.
Mark it on the resume. Hello, next production. Look what I've
Cross-dressed
done.
on set. I
My,
was a monster. No, I was a suit
I'm
actor.
waiting
No.
for that
woman?
to be added to the like the Kamen Rider Wikia, because you know they always add like pictures of like, you know, this is what they look like when they were young in this flashback and so mine is like
And
my
here's them
picture is
dressed up
John
as
and
a
then
woman.
one and then mine in a flashback, and I'm like just waiting for it to be added like in brackets woman.
On the wiki.
Woman.
Waiting for that woman.
Not
Well,
Rider
look,
wiki.
you
Oh,
have
no.
fans. You have
You
fans.
slayed as a woman. Thank you.
Right.
I slightly ad-lib my line as well, because it was meant to just say like, oh, I've got you, and so I changed it to the very feminine version of like, I've got you. So if you're going to do it, you might as well just go 110%.
Right. There we
That's
go.
awesome.
I love
Oh,
that.
Well, Tom,
All right, Tom.
you know, we want to make sure you're not late to whatever
Yeah.
you're going on to. But it has been truly an honor. I mean, this could go on for hours and hours and hours if we had the time for it, because goodness, it is just
We're having so much fun with you, man.
it is surreal
Honestly.
Yeah,
to have an actor.
We should
go on with us.
do it again sometime soon. Just
I'd
this
love
is like
that.
the only time I actually legit had like something that I have to go out and do. The whole just been sat. Not the whole week. I've just been sat like doing some work from home.
Yeah.
And this is the one time I've actually got to go
Those
outside.
Saturdays.
Right.
They get ya.
I do
No, but you
apologize.
made it work for us, and we appreciate that. Because I mean, when you
No,
being
really.
as busy as you are, being with the stunts, the acting, and all that, you could have just been like, "Sorry, guys, I can't. Got to do my thing." But you were really respectful and nice, and we appreciate
You're
that.
humble.
No,
You're
thank
you.
amazing.
Goodness.
You slayed as a woman, and honestly,
did.
not many people could say that. So
I got
Yeah.
best waifu. That is the compliment I'm going to take away today.
yeah.
That's what I
Take
do.
that to heart. Thank you,
That's-
Brand Kamen Rider Away. for that. Anyway, thank you, Tom. Have a good.
Thank you.
I know.
Have
you.
everyone has a
Morning?
nice day and stuff. Nice
Yes.
whatever day.
Well, we're gonna have a good
night.
night, but have a
Have a
good rest
good
of your
time.
day. Yes.
Say
All right.
goodbye.
Goodbye, Sobo.
Oh,
Oh,
the kisses. Oh, I love them. Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
hold
eat
on,
you,
hold
Dad.
on. I know.
I'm
Get
gonna
him a
eat your
little
mic.
custom-made dog-sized belt, please. GQ driver.
We've got him a Kamen Rider Saber little hat, which he hates wearing.
Oh my god. Thank
Thanks,
you so
mate.
much, Tom. Have a great day, and hopefully we
All
get
right.
to have another talk sometime
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, defo. Thank you everyone for the comments and stuff. Bye.
Yeah. Oh,
I hated that guy. No. Oh my god. That just happened. That just happened.
not only all of that, the highlight, like Ace says all the time, here comes the highlight. You got fucking commented on your goddamn henchman video. I'm jealous.
I wasn't
feel like
expecting
I
that.
shouldn't even be on the show anymore. I want to kill myself. So there it is.
Hey, if you saw my stuff, he saw yours, okay? He was joking about not knowing who you are. He was squinting at the screen like, do I know you? No, he was squinting at your screen because you have so much cool shit behind you. Be proud of that. He
Man,
complimented your setup. Be proud of that.
I don't know. It's hard to have space to fucking like display the shit in my house where the kids being like, I want to
And
do
look
it.
and
like,
look what it created. A beautiful wall of Toku madness.
yes,
Which
the
could
wall of pension, as
describe
it were.
our show pretty well. Toku madness. Well, everybody, that was Tom, y'all. That was Tom, and that was a really good time. Just chatting about anything, really. I mean, we had a set of questions, but it just became natural, just like having a good time talking to him. Yeah.
And you know what, Frankie? It went how every goddamn episode with a guest has gone. It starts out with, we're going to talk about blah, blah, blah. And then it just becomes super mega friend time and like we've known each other for years type thing,
Yeah.
And that makes me so happy because I was so worried.
Yeah, no. We'll do it again, Calvin. Don't worry. We'll put you on the spot again.
Yeah, that's how we show our love.
I hope that next time we get to also have Michael on. Could you imagine?
That's what I did.
All the
So
stories.
let me tell you the process of how this all came together, right? So we saw that Michael was on Toko House Party, right? And we're like, oh, it's really awesome, cool. And I wanted to reach out to Tom. I was like, no fucking way. Like, he's too busy, blah, 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 whatever. So I reached out to Michael first after the show because I had gotten on the stream and said, hey there. And said, hey, blah, blah, blah. Talked to him a little, or tried to talk to him a little bit and said, if you and, Tom both want to be on, absolutely, like, whatever we can work out. He didn't message me back. So then I just messaged Tom and it was like 3-4 days ago, something like that. I'm at work doing my thing and I see, yeah, sure, that would work. And I'm like, that says Tom fucking Constantine. Oh my God. Oh, I had to pull over. I was going to an appointment at work with my one-on-one consumers. I had to pull over and like hurriedly message him back because I thought he would see that I didn't respond and give up on it. And so, dude, we are. That's right, Cal. Look at this. Yep.
We are.
That's right.
By the way, you also bring up this fit. I needed to be the bodyguard today, guys. Yeah. I needed to be the bodyguard, naturally. And he's going to be Ace. That's why he has a shirt on. Of course. Obviously. Well, that's the episode, everybody. What's up?
We never got, I was thinking about, I don't know if it would have been too much. We never got to show him our henshin poses for our characters.
Seems like he does enough research on his own.
I mean, probably.
I think he can find that on his own. That's the best part
about this. He's literally, like I said before, on our little break when he had to come back in and out or whatever, just like us for real. Like, he is just as passionate and awesome and like down-to-earth fan as we all are. That makes me really happy because I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought it was possible, but I wasn't sure what to expect because it's an actor. It's different from like the other people that we've had. It's an actor on the show currently. Like, wow. So, yeah. Oh my God.
I love it. Awesome time. I gotta get off before my dad snores the whole room. He's over here snoring. He has been for the past 40 minutes.
When you were off for a minute, Tom goes, no, bring it back on. Let's have a chat. Come on. Let's
No,
talk
I
to
heard
him.
that. I don't leave my spot. I'm still sitting here listening to you guys, but I just have my camera and mic off, and I just hear him say like, "Oh, let's have him talk with us." My man, he's going to bed. Like he
No,
do
Squid, there
not
was no
care.
Henshin Huddle this week.
Yeah, no
'Cause
Henshin
nothing was
Huddle,
as important
Squid.
as the guest we had, so no.
Basically. All right. Well, that was the episode, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting. Honestly, your support is the reason why that we get to have people like Tom come on and join and talk with us. Because without your support, he probably wouldn't even know who we are.
Nope.
Right? Right.
I mean, probably
But, hey,
you know who Frankie was. Apparently Frankie's built different.
oh
but...
my God! Stop! I'm gonna send Tom all your
No,
your
stop!
most coolest henshin videos. I'm gonna tell him to rate it. He's gonna give you the same critique.
He's
It's
gonna
a little
rate
too
them
long.
all?
You need to cut it up. Cut it up. That was honestly really fun advice that he shared. My dad's snoring again. Really fun advice that he shared. Really gonna take that to heart for the next time that I post something. Anyway, if you like the content, if you want to see more, please just go ahead and comment down below and leave a like because it really does help the channel out a lot. Also, if you have a topic that you wanted to discuss, go ahead and message us on the Henches and Homies Twitter account or our individual accounts. And we cannot forget the people who are listening to us on Apple, Spotify, Google, and Amazon. So thank you to those people who are listening to us on those streaming services. We're going to be here again for episode 33. We are in the midst of talking to a guest, but we will be skipping a week next week.
Because of the holiday.
Yeah.
Oh wait, also, not next week, but the week after, so the week of this next episode. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to see Shin Kamen Rider, so I'm going to probably talk about it at least somewhat.
You can talk about it on your channel, and
spoil-
I'll link it in the description.
What's that?
You could talk about it on your channel, and then I'll link.
Yeah, that's fine. There we
link
go.
it in the
Because
description.
I don't have to spoil you, because I don't want to do that to you. So.
It's fine. I can't go watch Shin, guys.
No, dude, I got
I might
you.
just buy
I'll
a
do
ticket
real
just to
legal
support.
and I'll just I'm not recording.
No.
Record the movie for you.
There's toy snipers in the speakers. They're looking at you. They're gonna get you, man. Don't do that. I'll just go to Japan and watch it the normal way.
Well, that's
Anyway.
that's where I'm going to see it.
Duh. No, yeah. US release? One? No. In Japan, you got you got multiple, right? Oh man. All right. I love you too, Calvin. We'll take care, and we're gonna see you next time. Stay tuned for the best clips compilation coming up very soon. Until then, everyone, have a good night or morning if you're where Tom lives, and have an awesome day. Okay?
And remember to Henshin. Bye.
Of course.